Hello everyone, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Tales of Arise. It has actually been about 2 weeks since I recorded last episode, because first I was sick, and then I was playing the freshly released Age of Wonders 4, which is a pretty good game. I definitely recommend it. But you will not see this as a delay in release, because I am actually recording it about a month in advance. This is still May here. So, last time we were going into the forest following a strange cat. And there is the cat. Let's see where it leads us and what dark conspiracy about the... what's it called? Eldimenencia we will uncover.
Lost sight of the cat.
Oh no.
After the chase it's led us on, there's gotta be something up ahead.
Let's go farther in.
Okay, what do you mean underground? This is very clearly not underground. This is... this I can see the sky. This is above ground. Well,
I get that underground forests aren't exactly something you see every day, but I really could have done without any Zeugles running around.
You said it. I get the city up top surrounded by castle walls, but now I won't be able to sleep easy knowing they're lurking underneath.
You have nothing to fear. Zeugles work for the Renans. There might be strays out here, but the other Zeugles won't let them get close.
Using Zeugles to keep watch over their own kind, huh? That would explain why we're not seeing any guards.
Yeah, which makes it that much easier for someone to hide around here too.
okay, this does not check out, because outside the city on the other side there was a side quest about the farmers getting harassed by Zeugles, and the god saying, oh, we do not have resources to deal with the Zeugles, we cannot send any people. So, I guess Zeugles are not keeping Zeugles in check. Let's see the next kid.
Ah! Sorry, Shion. My foot slipped. Are you alright?
I should be asking you. What am I saying? Of course you're okay. It's easy to forget sometimes. If anybody else had been in your place, they'd be howling right about now.
Huh? Oh, right. You mean your thorns. Yeah, I'm, no worse for wear over here. Again, sorry for brushing you like that without warning.
Well, just be careful. Hey, Alphen?
Hmm?
Forget it. It's nothing. I'm sorry to bother you.
Oh, okay.
What's with those two?
Yeah, good question. What was up with this cutscene? Are we establishing something? Am I failing to read the characters? What is the deal? Okay, so it is a deep forest. And the mushroom people. These are, yes, these are the ropers. Now I need to remember what any of these skills do. But
We're in good form.
I guess we are beefy enough to not worry about doing poorly, even if I am not very good. So, what did we get SP for? Well, clearly not the 1,000 that I wanted to buy, so why are you lying to me? Okay. So the forest is a dungeon. Got it. More enemies? Yes, more enemies. And since it's more enemies, I would like to drink the heavy bottle to up our bonus chain right now and do all the fights at maximum bonus. Huzzah! Hey.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Okay.
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
And done.
I know know fine weapon material when I see it.
Ah, titanium vambraces. That is what we need to build new weapons. Okay, so the toggle is just going to lie to me.
The trees around here are so big is because of astral energy, right?
It's possible, but give them enough time and trees. Hi, Hoodle.
But yes, next time I meet a merchant, I can get new weapons.
Sleep now.
Okay.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Okay.
Guess we don't know our own strength.
You could say that again.
What was here? It was a dead end. Oh well. That gave me a Fleetfoot crystal. So, here we have more opus and a split.
This will be a delicious piece of
Maybe this dungeon will be a bit involved or something.
Sleep now. Take it. One more.
It must take guts to fight without a weapon.
I'm not brave.
If you're ever in a pinch, just say the word.
Well, you say it must take guts to fight without a weapon, but she has a weapon. She is a magic user. Yeah, she just doesn't need the regular sword of it. Okay, where the hell are we going? This goes up, this goes to a dead end, I think. So let's start by exploring this area. And getting what we can out of these puzzles. Boomies and robbers. Okay. Let's open up with special.
My turn! Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal.
What do you mean it isn't normal?
That's the power of comrade.
Right. Comrades in arms.
What? Too sentimental? All aboard the victory train!
Overconfidence can bite you in the butt.
Did we get nothing from that crystal? I didn't see a pop-up. And a measly 2000 gold. Although probably if you do not have the bonuses from DLC, then it is probably more important 2000 gold. Heavy bottle. It drains really fast when it's at max level. It is rather annoying, to be honest. So, let's fight these guys.
What a rat!
Let's dispose of the trash.
Don't mind if I do. Win now.
Look sharp!
Okay.
Tiger Blade!
I
We
think
won that by a mile.
I think for Lost medals, do you have any? Okay, Alphen doesn't have any medals he needs to unlock. Shio needs to save more NPCs. Rinwell needs what? Meet a lot of owls and collect a lot of items. What does that even mean? Is there a checklist of how many items you have seen in the game? Weird. And Law needs to break armor of armored enemies. We are not meeting any. And level up his leg strike proficiency, which will take forever. So let's see what is in this thing. I hope it's at a. I hope it is at a. God damn it! Why am I stuttering? I hope this is at a dead end. Ah,
Careful.
maddening.
You don't want to fall here.
Yeah, I doubt anyone would hear if we even called for help.
I don't think people flat.
Is this just some boomies? That's annoying.
Into pancakes can call for help anyway.
Ooh. Don't get flattened into pancakes.
I never miss.
How about this?
Sleep now.
These
I
guys
got
are hard time.
DMC Stinger.
More pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
We got flyers.
I got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours.
Interesting.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
So, what is this new Devil May Cry style move that we got? I think it was this Megasonic Thrust. A hard-hitting, piercing hidden art that goes straight through an enemy, followed up by another strike from behind. You know what? I really like Sword Rain Alpha, so I'm not going to replace it. And Dragon Swarm is pretty alright too. So I'm sticking with these. And in the chest we find a Topaz Cloak for Rinwell, I believe. Yes. Which is an improvement. Excellent.
Line of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
Yeah, he's a bit of an equipment nerd, I guess. He even has an emblem to prove it. I like the design of this place. It looks like Kashyyyk or like the tree forest level in Myst. It's nice. Butterflies, greenery, lots of colors. It is looking good. So, more apes. Enemies in this area too. Okay, so just to make sure I was not wrong before, if I take one heavy bottle, yes, I only get, it gives me 2.5 levels. So 2 is what I need to max it out. And clearly I should have bought more of them.
Dragon Swarm! Sword Rain Alpha!
Right.
No escape!
I'll be saving you. Well, someone seems in tip-top form. Nothing
Okay.
new about that. And still as humble as ever.
Step back. This one's all law.
Good for you, Law. So where are we going now? I think I need... okay. This is where I am supposed to go, so I should go the other way. Okay, now I am oriented. Ropa's there, apes here. Sure thing.
Here I come! That's enough! No escape! Sword Rain Alpha!
Sword Rain Alpha is a really good move.
You're mine!
You're most comfortable at a range, aren't you?
And not really built for close quarters combat.
Nor am I. Don't...
Astral energy! Full throttle! We're in good form!
I guess we will never hear the end of that conversation about how they deal with close combat. And the final fight in this area, the Europas.
We got the advantage.
Good. Just have to make sure we keep
Stay
it.
away from the force!
Because law's on.
Light astral energy!
Okay.
Searing flame! Reload! Dragon Swarm!
In the groove.
Not a chance! In here! I'm not done! Dragon! Dragon
This'll
Swarm!
do it! Shion! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Alright. Fight over.
Together. That wasn't even a problem.
So, how much do we have of the area? Okay, this is where we are going, and there is a merchant there, so I will be able to buy new equipment with the titanium vambraces that we bought. Law still did not get enough SP to actually get the skill that I want to get. So the prompt is still lying. I guess it's probably not a prompt, it's probably a tooltip.
Hi, Hoodle!
Is that what you call it?
Hear my call! Come and face me!
Okay, failed to launch this guy.
We got the advantage.
Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't
Okay.
worry, because law's on.
And the last Tropa.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
That extra training paid off.
It's nice that the combat goes fairly quickly, so it doesn't eat too much time.
You're mine! I'm not first strike!
Ouch.
You're mine! Not today! Sword Rain Alpha!
Okay,
Demons descend! Flashing Fang!
fantastic.
Barely a blip on our radar.
Okay, Alphen got enough to buy increased weak point damage. And then we only need a little SP to get increased near-death defense. So we are almost done with that emblem. And then I will have to pick out what else I want to upgrade.
No choice.
I want to start with boomies here.
I'll take you all off. No escape. Sword Alpha. Strike.
It must take guts to fight without a weapon.
I'm not.
Okay.
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
And done.
Easy peasy. Ha hoodle.
Yes, easy peasy. And we get an opal, a stone that boosts wind and earth resistance.
Hey, new equipment.
That's probably not actually useful because I'm willing to bet that it's like a tier 1 gem. Yeah, it's a tier 1 gem. Why would I ever use that?
Everywhere you look, it's nothing but green, green, and more green.
Just like Calaglia. Rocks, rock.
Looks
Lots
like
of rocks
trouble.
everywhere.
Together, we've got this. Come one, come all. Sword Rain Alpha.
Here, let me help.
Strike.
Do it.
My turn.
It must take guts to fight without a weapon.
Ouch.
I'm not brave. I just do what I have to.
If you're ever in a pinch, just say the word.
Your power is a spectacle to behold.
I'm not trying to be dramatic.
Still, it's a part of you. Embrace it.
Everyone really likes Rinwell's power. Although I would have thought that, what's her name, Shion, would also be pretty alright at magic, but I guess Rinwell is considered to be better. Okay, Rinwell now gets one more AG, which is really, really good. AG is ever so precious. Yes, let's go for boost. I don't much care for elemental defense. Well, in that case, do I care for the boost? No, I don't think I do. I would rather have AG restored upon enemy defeat. So Rin can
Judging
cast.
by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
Yeah, the animals unfortunately suck, so who cares? We get a Flare Claw, a sword named for the fire astral energy it holds. Even steel armor has no hope of prevailing against its superheated blade. Yes. Crafted and equipped. I do not have clay fragments. I do not have astral mass, but I can enhance her earth art. So that's good. Okay, and for you, you have nothing new, so nothing is what you get. Buying. Yes, I would like to buy a ton of happy bottles. They are pretty alright. She can be max. Okay, so 99 is maximum. Then let's almost max it out. Anything good here? No, nothing good here. Wait. Sell copper chunks. Yes, please sell copper chunks. And in the accessories, item drop rate is pretty good. Restoring CP is pretty alright, but we do not have that. So I'm not going to buy anything. Now, let's take a look at the ranch. Get our beef, pork, and chicken. And add one of each. You get miracle feed, pigs also get miracle feed, and chickens just get fattening feed because they are already growing up pretty quickly. Okay.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
Wait, that's... I wanted to use the healing sauce before we go fight the boss. And then save. And let's go. And we even still have the counter for battles. I wonder if that applies to boss battles, actually. It may very well not.
It's crazy. I've never seen anything like these plants before. It's like they're an invasive species. Not that I'm surprised. Calaglia's all dry and Cyslodia is...
Watch out!
Ah! The hell? Is that a Zoogle?
That thing is huge! Everyone, be careful!
The forest is haunted. Zakarania.
Why can't
Alright.
dumb plants just keep to themselves?
Okay.
Less whining and more fighting, Stank.
Yeah, I got you.
Watch it.
Alright.
The enemy's over there.
You jump on B.
Man, where are you? The power of water. Take it. Surrender. By the power of walls.
Okay.
A freezing storm.
Swarm!
I keep hitting A to jump, but A is not jump.
Damn it! I can't get close enough to hit the main body.
Let's start by taking out the tentacles.
Okay, I think that's one tentacle down. Let's hit it with fire. Oh yeah, it's super going down. And I think our fire sword is even dealing extra damage to it, so... No, it is not. It is not dealing extra damage. Okay. Okay, this boss just piece easy? Yes. This boss is just pathetically easy. Okay. Well, that's nice.
Everyone okay?
I'm starting to get that it's a trap feeling again, guys.
We'll just pray you're wrong. Hey, there's that cat.
Looks like it's not done leading us yet.
What is happening?
We're in good form.
I
Okay.
hate camping out.
Law, what was that suspicious look about? What do you know? Okay. Alpha maxed out. Here it will give me resistance, elemental defense, penetration. Well, you know what? I would like to get Void Flesh. That seems pretty alright. And then easier over limit also would be pretty cool. Shion. No, you are still saving up for Outcasting Mobility. You are saving up for AG Restored. And you finally got enough to actually buy the thing I wanted you to buy. Good. So, do I go for penetration, or do I, you know what? Mid-air evasion is really good. Increase combat points earned, whatever. Faster AG recovery. And, well, defense is not so good. You know what? Let's go for reduced awakening requirements, since this is like your whole thing. And we rest.
Should we really be lighting a campfire in the middle of a forest?
No.
You scared of starting a fire? As long as we put it out thoroughly afterwards, we'll be fine. Really, it's a good thing to have a fire here. It'll keep the Zoogles away.
Have you both forgotten what we've come out here to do?
I'll let them relax, Shion. It's good to unwind every now and again.
If you say so.
What have we come out here to do? We came here following a cat. The cat is presumably sitting nearby and staring at us as it waits for us to finish resting for what, next 8 hours or so. Okay, more dropped items from the enemies. Is there anything equivalent? There is more dropped items L, which I assume is better than S. No. Well, 15 minutes. Yeah, fine. Let's get boosted effect.
This is perfect! I'll have everybody's mouths watering when they see this.
And let's talk to Rinwell.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
And just see what her little cutscene is. Yeah, it's Alphen showing interest in magic. That's cute.
Hootle, let me know if you sense anything. Another day, another Gald.
Alright. Boss cleared out, let's go into the ruin.
This had better not all be for nothing.
Somehow I doubt it'll be a wasted trip.
Really? Whatever you say, I guess. Let's follow.
What awaits us here? A dungeon. Who could have guessed? And a trap.
You know, for a guard, you're not too good at tailing people. Not to brag, but this kind of thing is my specialty.
Law, why are you
So it
shouting?
really is you.
Especially
When
creepy.
Law told us, I almost didn't believe it.
I'm just surprised you could do two things at once, Law.
What's that supposed to mean?
Bad time for a random potshot.
It looks like somebody needs to be put in their place.
The one time I wanted to resolve things peacefully.
Okay. Menancia got Captain Kisara.
I thought you wanted us to leave.
You'll never make me talk.
Not
Okay.
helpful. In fact, you're pretty damn stubborn, you know that?
Wind Astral Energy!
Ignite!
Dance in the wind!
There are so many special effects that I cannot see what is actually happening.
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how useful I can be.
It is nice that her back is wide open and is not actually protected by either her shield or her armor.
I'm not done!
Ready and ready.
Okay, please shoot him. Excellent.
It's over!
Law can finally break her shields, so we can wail on her some more.
Ignite! Here I come!
Do any of my arts actually have this fire move attached to them? Let's switch this for... no, not Searing Gale. Still not Searing Gale. It is also not Rising Phoenix. It is Infernal Torrent. That's the one. Okay. It was not very good.
Lightning Orb! Banana, let's go! Do it! Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Okay. And finished.
What's your deal, huh? Did Dohalim put you up to this? You send us away and then come to finish us off? I don't buy it.
I wonder. We came here following a black cat. What reason could you have for tagging along? Certainly not as a spy.
You think she might have business with whoever called us out here?
And even if she did, I highly doubt she was trying to keep us from harm. Am I wrong? Just who was it that led us out here? Answer me.
Are you serious?
Hold your horses. I'm the one who summoned you all here.
And you are...
Well, maybe not all. Nice of you to drop by, Kisara. It's been a while.
You two know each other?
Hello, brother.
It is a guy. Okay.
So, you're the big heroes who liberated Calaglia and Cislodia, huh? It's an honor to meet you all.
We didn't do it all on our own. We had a lot of support from others along the way.
So, wait. Kisara's your sister?
Yep, that she is. The only family I have left. She was the dreamer of the two of us, full of hope for the future of this realm, for both Danans and Renans alike.
For siblings, you two don't exactly look like you're on the best of terms.
That's because Miguel here is a traitor. Isn't that right? We were in the Guard together. That is, until he was caught plotting to assassinate His Excellency Lord Dohalim.
Ah, so he's
He
based.
took off after that.
Is that true?
You still believe that's what happened?
Ah,
I
so,
don't see why I shouldn't.
so he is not based.
Even if the truth slapped you in the face, you'd reject it. Same as back then. Heck, even now I'm still working to serve Lord Dohalim.
Oh, so he's cringe.
More lies. You haven't changed.
Before Lord Dohalim came to power, this country was ruled by an oppressive regime. We lost both of our parents to it. Back in those days, there were countless Danon children who had been orphaned by the Renan's tyranny, just like us. So we formed our own families among ourselves and helped each other out, surviving as best we could. And then Lord Dohalim came along. He abolished the oppression that kept us down, and the Danons were treated like people again. Menancia was reborn under his watch, and orphaned children became a thing of the past.
If so, then why did you betray him?
I'm not done talking. I'm sure you know the Renans are trying to harvest astral energy from us Danons.
Yes. Shion here told me that's how they decide their next sovereign.
That's right. There are 5 types of astral energy: earth, water, fire, wind, and light. All of them are contained within every living being.
And that's the excuse they use to enslave us.
You ever wondered what happens to living beings and other matter when they lose all their astral energy?
They just die, or so I thought.
If only. See for yourselves.
What the... Is that metal?
Not metal, but to be honest, your guess is as good as mine. I believe it's... nothing. Matter with no physical form. Just a reminder of what was once there.
What?
They call it the hollowing.
The hollowing?
The process itself is invisible to the naked eye, but it makes the impacted area reflective. Once it consumes my whole body, that's it for me. I'm dead.
What? That can't... Miguel, when were you going to...
A sinister plot is unfolding as we speak. One Lord Dohalim is likely none the wiser to. It was blind luck I even found out about it. I tried to warn the man for all the good it did. Take a look at this. It's called the Fruit of Helgen. When a Danon eats this fruit, their body enters a heightened state, one that causes them to emit more astral energy than usual.
Hold on. Could this be the reason Alphen and Law were feeling out of sorts last night after we ate with Dohalim?
Sounds like you've been introduced to these things before. None too surprising either. Most of the realm's food supply contains traces of the fruit.
If that's what we ate, does that mean we'll become hollowed like your hand?
You don't need to worry. You'd have to consume a large amount of the fruit regularly to exhibit any symptoms.
But if that's the case, then why aren't I showing any symptoms? Why would you be inflicted and not me?
If I had to guess, because the guards' meals are free of it. Otherwise, they'd risk Lord Dohalim noticing. I tried to warn him, but all it got me was locked up. They force-fed me the fruit the entire time I was in chains. It's a miracle I made it out. They eventually left me for dead, thinking I would succumb to my condition. But I survived and managed to escape.
So the assassination plot, just a cover-up?
What?
Eventually, I found others like me, and together we founded the Gold Dust Cats. Our mission is to uncover the truth and warn Lord Dohalim. As you can see, though, we haven't gotten very far in that regard. But I'm hoping that's about to change, now you're here.
Which is all thanks to your faithful feline servant.
It was a shot in the dark, but fortunately you recognized her for what she was, and Zare accomplished her mission with flying colors.
So what's our plan of attack, boss?
One of the Lord's routine inspections of the city. It's the only time commoners can talk to him face to face. That's the idea, anyway. His security is bound to be on high alert, but with you lot along, it's the best chance we're going to get to approach him.
All right, we're in. But I have to know, how do you keep going with all you've been through? How have you not given up hope?
Hey, someone has to fight for the future of the Danans here.
The future?
Lord Dohalim may be a wonderful person, but in the end, he's still a lord like any other. And lords can be replaced. Once the current contest is over, the next lord of Elba Menancia will take over. Then it'll be back to square one for all of us. That's why it's imperative Lord Dohalim sees the light.
You really believe Dohalim is going to stick his neck out for a Danan like you?
Is it so impossible to imagine? Everything begins with a simple leap of faith.
I'm not sure any of that made sense. Like, oh, Lord can be replaced, which is why we are going to take actions that do not affect this fact in any way at all. We're just going to tell Dohalim about a plot to, I guess, pump the locals of their astral energy more efficiently, which is a secret for whatever. Well, I guess it's secret for the reason that Dohalim would probably not approve it, because Dohalim is being built up as this living saint who is really nice. So I guess we just not going to suspect Dohalim as being involved in it. So, nice to see. Also, it's weird that Alphen, Law, and Greenwell have lived their entire lives among the slaves being pumped out of their astral energy, and they have never heard about the Hollowing, I guess. Like, well, we know slaves live for a fairly long time in some conditions, because, like, Doc was pretty old, and we have seen other old people in the setting. So I guess without the fruit, the astral energy pump is just not very efficient. Nice to see you again, Kisara. Largil. So, you've been working with Miguel all along. You don't know each other, then? Yeah, you could say she and I go way back. Though I haven't seen her since we founded the Gold Dust Cats. Just what are you doing in your little gang anyway? Exactly what Miguel told you. We are trying to uncover the truth of the conspiracy plaguing Menancia and save those caught up in it. It's funny how life often turns out, huh? We used to compete for Miguel's attention, only for you to get picked to join him in the guard. Aren't they brother and sister? Did I misunderstand that? I used to really envy you for that. But how the tables have turned. Now you're at odds with him, and I'm the one who gets to help him out. Everyone has to grow up sometime, like Gil. Maybe so, but that doesn't mean having to turn your back on those on who you used to be. You've changed, Kisara. I heard about Miguel's plan to assassinate Lord Dohalim, how he ran when it failed. I searched for him to get answers, but he never showed his face to me. You'd figure if he wasn't guilty, he wouldn't have run away. But he did, and it's because he's a coward. A coward who betrayed me and Menancia both. After all that, you expect me to just believe it's all conspiracy and let bygones be bygones? Kisara, settle down. I understand how confused you must be, how doubtful of your brother. Okay, so they are brother and sister. But we are doing all this precisely to keep that dream alive. Please, trust us on this. Dot. You've seen what sort of shape Miguel is in. He won't say it, but time's running out for him. Can't you put your differences aside and talk to him as siblings again like you used to? Just this once. You're right. Maybe I should. I'm sorry. I've really talked your ears off, haven't I? Must be a lot to take in all at once. You're welcome to rest here for today if you'd like.
Right.
Yeah, I think I'll take you up on that. Miguel. Okay. So we are not getting actually anything out of fighting the lady. Uh, I was just working as a chef, but something seemed off about the ingredients I was using. All I did was ask around about it, and that same night I got attacked by Zeugles. You do, huh? I was working in the palace and spotted a suspicious figure in the pantry. I tried to call out to them, then someone hit me from behind. It was a serious brush with death. Neither of us would be alive if Migala hadn't saved us, huh? The fruit distribution for this conspiracy seems pretty suspect, but I would not pick on that too much. Meow. And a meow to you too. Okay, what do you want? Would you like to stay the night? Not right now. I would like to get to that chest I can see first. And it is a treat. Loads of cats, huh? Heh, that's a good boy. I'm not just playing. This is training, honest. Okay, so you're training the cat spies. You know what, let's just rest. Yes, I would like to stay the night. Okay, maybe I should have explored the other room first. What is happening?
Huh? Uh-huh. Can't sleep?
And you?
I woke up randomly and couldn't fall back asleep. I'll go back to bed once I get tired again.
How's your shoulder?
Huh? My shoulder? Oh, you mean where Dohalim smacked me? It feels a little off, but... it's fine. I'll manage.
Doesn't look like it's gotten much better. I'll give you some more healing. That should do the trick.
Hey, yeah, you're right. That feels much better. Thanks, Shion.
I've been thinking about what happened, and I was out of line. I know it takes more than a couple of bullets to bring down a lord.
Forget about it. It's fine now. We all got out of there safe, and now you've healed me up too. We're going to take down all the lords. That was the promise we made, right?
Yeah, I guess. But there was one other thing I wanted to ask you. Back at the palace, Law said you took that hit because you were worried about me. What was it you were worried about?
That's... kinda hard to explain.
Just tell me.
Well, for one, if we lost you, I wouldn't be able to use the blazing sword anymore.
Obviously.
But more important than that, I guess I just couldn't let you die. Honestly, I think that's all there is to it.
There you go saying stuff like that again. You never learn, do you? But...
Anyway, it's necessary so we can fulfill our promise, right?
Right. Glad you remember that much.
You okay? Anyway, I think I'm gonna go to bed.
Sleep well. What am I doing?
I sent Kisara back to town under the cover of night.
You do realize that she was searching for you all this time, right?
I wonder why. She never could let things go, ever since we were kids. Maybe she was keeping an eye on you all because she thought you might cause trouble. I wouldn't be surprised.
Do we need to be worried about her? She could easily report us.
Even if we could have kept her here, it would have just raised more suspicion. Besides, I want to believe in her.
More leaps of faith, huh?
Once we make our move, I'll send Zare to come fetch you again. Until then, stay close and try not to wander off too far.
Actually, it thought occurred to me
Guess
just
we're
now.
waiting on word from Miguel for the time being.
Let's go out somewhere then. Twiddling my thumbs isn't my style.
I'm going with you if you are. If I let you people go unsupervised, you'd probably wind up too far out for Miguel's news to reach.
Oh, come on. We're not children.
How about you make like the rest of the city and play nice for once?
If our plan is to tell Dohalim about conspiracy, why are we not just relying on Kisara for that? Like, I feel like as a god, it should be easier for her to just, like, she's a god captain. She should be able to walk up to Dohalim and report to him about that. Why are we relying on the idea that we would be able to talk to him during a meet and greet? Okay, let's see this kit.
I know he said it's necessary, but are we sure Miguel's plan is a good idea?
I mean, just because we came expecting a fight doesn't mean we have to have one.
If Miguel is right about Dohalim, we may have no reason to fight. Dohalim may have found a way to build a future where Dahnans and Renans can live alongside each other in peace.
Yeah, I guess that may be true, but I'm still not sure about this. I just can't bring myself to trust a Renan. I really don't understand what's going through Miguel's head. And as for him and Kisara...
He said they were siblings, right? But things seemed kinda awkward between them. I was an only child, so I never had to deal with that kind of stuff.
Is their situation really that different from ours?
That's... I mean, I guess not, but...
The reality is that we don't know what's true and what isn't about Menancia yet. Until we know that for sure, let's not pass judgment one way or another, okay?
Yeah, okay. That's fair enough, I guess.
Cats and owls.
So let me ask you something, Rinwell. Hootle and Miguel's cat are both animals native to Dahna, right?
Right. And Zoogles definitely aren't.
Well, duh. Those things are too hideous to be from here. Not that owls are any better.
Hmm?
Ah, ow! Ow! I take it back! I love owls! Owls are the best! I swear!
Hootle's pretty cute, I'll admit. But I've also been rather partial to cats, too. What about you, Shion?
Huh? Who? Me? Well, I guess... I like them both.
But she cannot pet them.
Nothing. I didn't say anything. Either way, the more I think about it, I've never heard of anyone keeping Zoogles as pets.
Is it because Renans only use them for practical purposes?
Yeah, that could be the reason. They were originally created to serve as beasts of burden, so to speak.
Hey, can you guys quit standing around and get him to leave me alone? I'm begging you!
Well, I wanted to hear more about Zoogles, actually. Part of. Okay, so what do we have in this place? In this place we have nothing, just a large empty room. Well then, what is our actual quest right now? It is to return to Vicent and wait for Zarya. So, oh, it's a fast travel point icon, got it. Okay, so we are returning to Vicent. Actually, can we return directly to Vicent? Yes, we can. And then we need to go to and wait. No problem. Easily done. Okay, and it leads straight into a cutscene. How glad I am to see you. Why? What's up? I have something to give Kisara. But she's a little hard to reach. So, if you wouldn't mind, Oh, right, because you'd have to approach the palace to see her.
All right.
Sure, we'll see it gets to her somehow. Thanks, I really appreciate it. As for the big plan, just wait for Zarya. She'll deliver a message when it's time.
Right.
Got it. We'll make sure to prepare in the meantime. Sorry to keep adding to your plate. An old bracelet. An old bracelet filled with a lot of memories, and cherished by its owner for many, many years. Okay, is this a side quest?
We finally made it.
No, it's the main quest. Okay, so we are not actually waiting, we are just going to do stuff. Well then, this will be the end of today's episode. Tomorrow we will, I guess, do the meet and greet with Dohalim, if the plans allow us, and see how the conspiracy reacts. Thank you for watching, and have a good day. Goodbye.